Robert here, Bluegrass Bushcraft. Maybe a year and a half ago or something, maybe I done a video on my Optimus 8R. I had a few requests to show a little closer, a little more detail to it, and I said I'd do that, but I just got busy and kind of forgot about it. I do apologize. So I guess I'm going to do that now. I tried to do this a while back ago, but I took it out and I did videotape it, but I could not get the thing to fire up. It had been sitting for a while, and I guess I put it away dirty and didn't want to fire back up. But I took it apart, cleaned it today, put it back together, give it some fine tuning, and I got it burning pretty good. So let's check it out. This is the way I keep it. I think this is actually a first aid bag. Bought this at my local Army surplus. I get like $9 for it. This is the way I keep it. Keep my flask in there. Now this actually has denatured alcohol in it right now, but I normally burn Coleman fuel in this. I'll tell you a story on that in a minute. The inside I keep a syringe for easy filling and priming. Camera's picking that up or not. Glare there. That's the Optimus 8R. This is my vintage stove. It's old, but I mean, as long as you do a little maintenance on it, clean it once in a while, I mean, it does the job. I mean, I really like it. I picked this up at a local flea market a few years ago. I think I give $30 for it. I don't know if that was a good deal or not, but I liked it, wanted it, had to have it. So I mean, see something like that once in a while that you know you're great if you don't get, and I may have given too much for it, or I may have got a good deal on it, I don't know, but regardless, I mean, I liked it, so I didn't care to give the $30 for it. I mean, it's a nice little stove. We just got a little snap there on the front that I guess you call a snap. It opens up. The inside I keep a little vial of waterproof matches. Keep a little squirt bottle top, like a ketchup squirt bottle I use for a funnel. Small, but I mean, it's a lot easier than trying to pour it without a funnel. It fits in there, don't weigh anything, so why not? Okay, this front just slides out and the whole burner just slides forward. It's got the brass tank. I think this holds about, honestly I don't know how much it holds, probably 6 ounces of fuel, maybe 8, I'm not sure. It's got the little brass burner here. Let me take this off, just give you a little closer look down in here. It just screws off. Down inside you can see it's got a little pan down on the bottom there. It's a priming pan. You just fill that full of fuel, fire paste, fire gel, whatever you want to put in it, and light it, and it will prime itself. There's no pumping needed. Some of the models do have a pump that you can put in the tank, but this model does not have a pump, and you don't need a pump. I mean, just pour the fuel in there, light it, and it will draw the fuel out of the. There's a wick that runs through this pipe here from the tank and runs into the burner there, and the heat will draw the fuel out of the tank. It's a pretty neat little setup. I could have done a little better job of cleaning it. You can see it's not the cleanest. It's a little dark up in here and a little burn on my pot stands there, but it'll be alright. It still works. Anyway, like I said, I've always burnt Coleman fuel in this, and the Coleman I don't like as well. The Crown brand, it seems like it burns a little better in this. I like it better, but I'm out. And the Coleman fuel does work, but today I picked up, after I cleaned it, I thought I had picked up my can of the Coleman, or the Crown, but I picked up the wrong can. I picked up the denatured alcohol, and by accident I put denatured alcohol in it, and I fired it up, and it burns excellent with denatured alcohol. It burns hot, and it burns probably 3 or 4 times as long with denatured alcohol. And I don't know if it's good for it or not, so some of you guys that has these Optimus 8Rs that knows more about them, Bumbling Bushcraft, I know you have one, and you made an excellent video showing me about cleaning this thing up. So if you can let me know what are you burning yours, or any of you guys that have them. I mean, what kind of fuel you burning yours? I mean, it says on it for the white gasoline only, which I think is similar to the Coleman fuel, so that's what I've always used. But like I said, I put the denatured alcohol in it today, and it burned really hot and in a really long time. I mean, I didn't think it was ever going to burn out. Anyway, let's get this thing started so we don't run this into the bore y'all to death. Long video. I put my lid from my base camp cook kit there, the skillet, upside down just to keep it up off the table a little bit. Syringe, just keep the needle up inside it there. Now on this I have the actual Coleman fuel. Okay, right there is the ½ ounce mark, so I got a little less than a ½ ounce of fuel in there. I just squirt that directly down on the tank. Put the lid back on. I would use more fuel, but I don't want to waste it. It's easier to let it burn out than it is to try to get it back out of the tank. I just put that down in there, and I fill the priming pan, tongue tied here. Priming pan, I fill it full without overflowing it. So that's where the syringe really comes in handy. Pretty close to full anyway. I don't fill it completely to the top. Let's set this over here out of the way. Since I am not out in the field today, I do have a lighter here, so let's just use a lighter to light this. off there. I left it on, probably let it burn out earlier. Just let it warm up. While that's warming up, let's look what else I got here. Alright, this is my Yugoslavian mess kit that Skillet 210 sent me. And it works really well with my Optimus 8R, so I am going to keep them together. And this will be my go-to kit that I use with my Optimus 8R from now on. And give you a little quick review here. Terry, I'm going to give this an honest review. So I have used this out in the field a couple times since you sent it to me. You can see it's got some black on it. But the primer's going good. I have used this. I really like it. And there are some things about it that I don't like, to be honest with you. The first time that I used it, come back and I noticed that my straps here are trying to tear off. So it's got some really weak threads in it, but that's no problem. I'll let Melissa take care of that for me. She's really handy with the needle thread. We got flames dying down now, so let's see if we can get that thing to light. Simple as that. As your priming pan burns out, you turn her on and light her, she'll take her right off. And the longer it burns, the hotter it will get, let me tell you. And especially with that denatured alcohol, that thing will crank, let me tell you. And like I said, I don't know if it's good for it or not, so I'm not going to use it anymore until I hear from somebody about what fuels they use. They got her ripping pretty good now. Anyway, back to the kit here. Really like it. Got the large bowl on top. The smaller one you can use for a cup. Canteen that slides out of it. It's got a really heavy duty pan here for boiling water. I really like it. Still got the little Canadian flag down in it that Skillet 210 give me. I don't get too close to that stove, but keep it in there, handy little towel. And, really like it. Keep it with the kit all the time because it was in it when Skillet gave it to me. It's a really heavy duty pan. I like it. Here's something else that I don't like. On this canteen, no problem with the lid. The first time that I used it, the little, I don't know what you call it, hose lid on there, this did break on me. That's no big deal. I just have to be careful not to lay the lid down because I don't want to lose it. But overall, it is a great little kit. I really like it, and it matches my Optimus pretty good. I mean, it fits it really well. I'm going to fill that about half full, well, about 3/4 of the way full of water there. I mean, it just sits on there either way. Turn it either way, it's, I mean, it just fits perfect. I don't know which way I turn it. I mean, I really like it, and I will keep that with my Optimus. I have a hard time pronouncing that. Optimus 8R. I'm gonna keep them together as a kit. I mean, they go together pretty good. I really like that setup. I mean, Terry, I'll keep this forever. I mean, I really like it. There's a couple of things I didn't like, but there's more about it that I do like. That, I mean, it's worth keeping around. Terry, Skillet 210. Really thank you a lot, man. I still appreciate it. Can't tell you enough how much I appreciate it. This thing will boil. So I've got this, like I said, I've got this about 3/4 of the way full of water. And it will boil that water in less than 10 minutes. And can't remember how much water that holds. Probably, I'm guessing probably 4 cups of water. And so I probably got about 3 cups of water in it right now. And like I said, it will boil that in about 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. That's with the Coleman fuel. I didn't test the boil time when I was running that denatured alcohol in it, but I know it was burning really hot. It got hot enough. You see it with the burner down there. I mean, it was glowing orange with that denatured alcohol. I mean, it gets a little hot. You know, see a little bit of orange with this, but nothing like the denatured alcohol. Like I said, I appreciated you all that do have the Optimus 8R. I know a lot of you all watch this video because it's one of my most popular videos ever made was the Optimus. So if y'all please give me some feedback on what fuels you all burn in yours. Really appreciate it. Also here in the bag, this also comes with a little utensil kit. Really like that. Got the little small Ranger band around there. That is not for holding everything together. I'll show you here. Get it off. It's got a little can opener on here. And it's got a really sharp corner on there, so that is to protect you from cutting the bag or yourself on that. That is really sharp, extremely sharp. So that Ranger band is there for protection. I mean, these are all fit together snug. I kind of pull them apart. There's the knife, can opener. That side's got a bottle opener. And, really good little setup. Haven't actually tried the can opener yet. I should have brought a can out here with me. I wanted to do that today, but I didn't bring anything. I mean, it's a heavy-duty stainless steel, so it ought to work pretty good. Got a large spoon. Looks a little bigger than a tablespoon. I got a big mouth anyway, so anyway, a really nice fork there with it. It all meshed together really well. All meshed together there and locks in pretty tight. And backwards there. It all locks together pretty good. I really like it. You can hear it. Optimus is getting a lot louder now. That thing's really ripping. I see some steam coming off the top of the water. Not to the boiling point yet, but got some steam. See on the bottom. Camera's picking it up. It's got bubbles on the bottom now. So she's just about to the boiling point. The sound is probably pretty loud in the camera. I would think it would be. We got her ripping. Some guys call it out there. I've had comments about it ripping, so we'll say it's ripping. Get a shot of these flames. Let me get the camera down here. Sorry, oh. You see them blue flames down in there. At a different angle. See them that way up to the white background from the light from the door. I'll turn it around like this. Sorry for all the shakings. There we go. I think we can see them. Hope that comes out for you all. It looks pretty good here on the camera. That's pretty good blue flame there. Really light boil there. Won't be long, we're going to have a full rolling boil. It's simmering pretty good. ounce of fuel that I put in there. It will last right at 10 minutes. Half ounce in the Coleman fuel. But said the denatured alcohol. You see that flame pretty good there. Nice blue flame. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it is turning, the brass is turning orange back there with the Coleman fuel. But like I said, with the denatured alcohol, I mean, it will glow a bright orange. But, this handle up close to the pot, it gets pretty hot, but back here it stays cool back here, so it's easy to pick up, no problem. You can hold on to it up there. Back here it is very cool. I guess I've bored you all to death now. So it's getting ready. Sound pretty good, so we're just under rolling boil, so she's getting ready to. That flame's slowing down now, so it's going to be right around 10-minute mark for this video, so a little over 10 minutes, I guess. So I use a little less than a half ounce of fuel, but there you have it, folks. A little less than half. I put the full half ounce. I mean, it would have come to a hard rolling boil, but I used a little bit less than a half ounce, so she's burned down now. Been trying to practice on how much fuel it takes to do the boil in this thing, but I cut it just a little bit shy there. I need to go with the full half ounce the next time. That way I don't waste any fuel. So I mean, like I said, it's really hard to get back out of here once you fill it, and so that's pretty close right there. Alright, you all know the routine. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching.